still has those.
Now
Huh?
mother was living in Benavides.
Yeah.
Why were you in Benavides? Or was she working in did you meet her in Alice or in Benavides?
I met her in Benavides. She was going to school, high school. I'd been to the Army and got out of the service.
Oh, you met her before you went in the service.
Yes.
Well, they're wanting to know, where did you meet her? How did you meet Mother?
How'd you know?
How did I meet her?
No.
Wasn't it a blind date?
Yeah, it was a blind date. She was in high school when I met her. And
Had your dad moved there to work?
yeah, he was working in Benavides. She lived in Benavides going to school. And I don't know exactly.
You'd come to see your dad? And
Yeah, I was home. I was getting ready to go to the service, really, because I was being drafted. And what do I tell him?
Well, and so you knew some people there in Benavides who knew Mother. Had you seen her and thought you might like to date her? She doesn't think you ever saw her until the date. Is that right? But she had seen you, and she knew what you looked like, and she wanted to go out with you.
She was going to school, and I was. She did work for Humble, and I worked for Humble, and I was home visiting them. I don't know for exactly why I was home right then, getting ready to go to the Army, I guess. But
Somebody fixed y'all up. I wonder who that was.
that was their neighbor, and they lived in a camp. Her daddy lived in an oil camp, and there was a girl living out there. They going to school, and for some reason we was going to go to a rodeo or something. Some of us boys were, and that's all I know.
So somebody fixed y'all up, and didn't y'all go to the movie theater for your first date?
No.
I thought that's what Mom told me. That y'all had a
we
date
might
at the
have.
theater, at the movie, went to the movies, and it was a blind date, but she knew who she was going with. She had
Yeah.
already seen you about town.
Yeah, I hadn't seen her, I don't think.
So then she graduates
Yeah,
and gets a job in another town called Alice.
Alice.
And y'all start dating. But you're driving to Benavides from somewhere to go take her out, and you left to go back home in your dad's car, and what happened?
I don't know.
You fell asleep?
No, that was my car.
Oh, that was your car.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I turned it over?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was my car.
that was your car.
Yeah.
Turned it over.
And tell us how that happened. What happened?
I don't know. I went to sleep, turned it over.
Went off the road into a ditch. And
Run off the road, and it turned over.
Wait, Mom, did you fall
I'm
asleep?
surprised my dad had no
And-
idea.
And
He
then
was in the
He
car
falls
and
like
died.
I
that.
didn't,
John, you just go.
I could run it. I could run the engine would run. So I didn't even get out. And backed up about 3 times, it was dark. And I nearly run into a creek, but I woke up before I got that far. And I was asleep and went to sleep in the car and turned it over. And I got it out. Had groceries in the car, scattered everywhere. Some out in the ditch and everything. I was roughnecking then. I was, and
Tell them what roughnecking is.
well, working on a drilling rig. And you know, you see a drilling rig drilling.
Drilling for oil.
I was staying at Dad's house then. I'm just temporary, and I got the car out of the ditch and took it, went to the house and spent the night. Got up the next morning, went to work. Well, Dad and them saw some blood there somewhere in the house. And then Dad went to town. He saw the car. I'd parked it at a station. And of course, they was worried about it then. And, but anyhow,
You were okay.
it was okay.
Then you go off to the World War II, or you in the army, and you leave Mother at the station, at the bus station with the broken beads.
Oh, yeah.
She puts that back together. Then you go off and you'll write.
I bought her some
Pearls.
pearls, and we met at the bus station there in Alice. She was working in Alice by then.
By then she was out of high school and she was got her a job in
She got out of
Alice.
high school and was working in Alice, and she met me down at the station. It was all right there on the main street, and somewhere or another the pearls broke. About the time the bus was ready to go, I had to leave, and she was just looking for the pearls.
And you were gone for 2 years then in the service, about?
I don't remember now how long.
And then the day you came back, she didn't know you were coming back that day, did she?
I doubt it on me.
And she was working in a department store called Anthony's.
C.R. Anthony, same store she was working in when I left.
Uh-huh. And she worked kind of in the upstairs balcony area, had a big stairs coming down.
Oh, I see what you're heading for.
And he came in after not seeing him for over 2 years, probably 2.5 years, because we went to boot camp and then service. And she sees him, and she takes off and runs down the stairs.
Runs down. I thought she fell down.
So she fell. She fell down the stairs.
Did she hurt herself? I remember the
Well-
story now.
She wore
She lose her pearl?
high heels,
She had big old eyes.
tall high heels, running downstairs, tumbling.
Messed her leg up, tore her hose and everything. But
But anyhow,
got married